Summarizing a book published in 1921, How to Eat: A Cure for Nerves by Thomas Clark Hinkle. It's part of the Duke University Classic series. I borrowed it from the New York Public Library. The book is about taking care of our nerves. Nowadays, we live in a fast-paced, concrete world where stress and anxiety are common. In some sense, we all need to take care of our nerves. I've summarized the book into 5 key points. First, chew slowly and thoroughly. This part takes up almost 60% of the book. It's probably the most important rule. When children don't digest well, they get a fever. Adults don't get fevers that easily anymore, but fever is just one expression of inflammation. Even when it doesn't show as a fever, it might cause stress or other problems. The author, who is also a physician, shares that many of his patients improved just by chewing slowly and thoroughly. Their digestive issues were relieved, they could focus better, they were less likely to feel fatigued, they became more efficient. Some reported their mild liver pain disappeared, or they got better sleep. The only side effect was weight loss. But the author says there's no need to panic. It's normal. Maybe at that time, people, especially patients, would get scared when they lose weight. But the author believes it's a good thing. Weighing less and eating less can improve longevity. This is true according to TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, as well. Second, avoid complete fullness. Stop when we still have a little appetite. It's harmful to the stomach when it gets fully stretched. Even though it always recovers on its own, that's how magical nature is. And that's also why we should appreciate our amazing bodies and not to harm them by eating too much. Third, the author recommends to avoid highly processed foods, such as white flour and sugar, and cutting out meat, eggs, and dairy. Personally, I think eggs and meat might still be needed for people who have thin blood, but it's better to have them at breakfast or lunch. Heavy meat at nighttime might affect sleep quality. Fourth, outdoor activities. The author recommends everyone spend 3 to 4 hours a day outdoors, preferably in nature like parks or forests. It's not easy for most people due to work or family commitments, but he believes this is very important. Play some tennis, soccer, baseball, golf, or just play like a child outside. Or gardening, plant some fruits and vegetables, or even raising chickens. However, walking is most recommended because intense activities might burden our body unnecessarily, unless they bring a lot of joy. Fifth, environment. Sometimes people are in difficult situations, financial problems, unhappy marriages, loss and grief, anxiety about life and death. First, the author believes the soul lives forever. Second, while it's hard to change our external environment quickly, we can shift our inner world just by thinking from a different perspective. We can endure hard times with discipline and by taking good care of ourselves. The discipline in summary is chew slowly and thoroughly, avoid complete fullness, have less highly processed food, sweets, meat, eggs, and dairy, and finally spend more time outdoors. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching.